It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to bring Jay Rajcevich back on, and Jay Rajcevich is with Sen Kiosk, this exciting product that I talked to you about a month ago. Folks, these Sen Kiosks are really, really awesome. They're doing amazing things over there at Sen Kiosk. But today what I wanted to do is really kind of get a quick synopsis to my dealer friends so you know how much your money you're going to make. It's all about the money. I think if you all understand the money potential for the dealership and your customers as well, I think you'll be excited. So without any further ado, Jay, how are you doing, man?
Really good, Ray. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. So we want to do this kind of quick. I just want to give an overview for my dealer friends. And if you show me the pictures of the two kiosks, I want to start there. We'll tell them what the MSRP price is, and then I want to get into what the annuity stream would be at the end user's office. So, ladies and gentlemen, so you'll see here, this is the kiosk, and think of this thing as about as big as my area of where my table is here. And you would walk up, you would drop a box in there. This thing up here would actually measure the exact dimensions of the box, giving you the precise cost. There's a software package that can be driven by the person that's going up there to mail stuff. Think of the apartment complex. All the tenants in the apartment complex have access to the software. They schedule where they want their package to go. They go down to the mail room, and it's all syncs right to it. They throw the box in there, measures the dimensions, gives them a price, and it'll print out a label. They put it on the box, and off and running you go. And then that apartment complex collects an annuity, and the dealer charges the apartment complex a service annuity. Or the dealer themselves, they could put this thing in there as a service and collect all the money if the apartment complex thought that might be a better way to go. So, Jay, that particular big one, the retail price on that, real quick, what is that?
That's $12,995, right?
So $12,995. Keep in mind that's MSRP. The more you buy, the better the price gets. Here's the smaller version, and what's the retail on that?
$89.95, Ray. That does have the dimensioner as well on it to measure the packages automatically.
All right, so $89.95, $12.95. Ladies and gentlemen, put it on a 5-year lease, a 3-year lease, do whatever you want with it, put it in as a service. So now that we saw the pricing on the equipment itself, Jay, let's jump really quick. I want to show the annuity stream, and let's do this if we just had one kiosk out there.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let Jay explain this, but this is just one kiosk. It's the bigger kiosk. Let's pretend that this is in a apartment complex, if you will, and it's in the mail room for the tenants to use. So, Jay, tell us how much money we make and what we have to ship to make that money.
Yeah, if you look at the top, this is pretty conservative. We're just running these ROIs at 12 shipments per day, and these are 24/7 kiosks, so they can run a lot more than that.
Okay.
The quantities, typically, you're going to get more ground than you are express, but you're going to get some express too over the course of a month. We estimate about 30 express, 52 day, and 100 ground.
Okay.
And that is for UPS. I used UPS as an example. We can load these with UPS, FedEx, DHL, U.S. Postal Service, whatever fits the need. And then down here on the USPS side, we put in express mail, priority, and ground, again with the quantities. And then across here, the way you read it is, and we can share this with the dealers. I mean,
Sure.
It's probably hard to see on the video, but we got monthly stream revenue for the dealer and the customer, annual stream revenue, and then 3-year stream revenue. And what it really comes down to, Ray, is per kiosk over 3 years, the dealer on an average kiosk, conservatively can make over 20 grand, and then customers over 50 grand. And these numbers, if we can work with the dealers, if you'd like to put it out as a service and keep that customer revenue too, you can do that. We're really flexible as far as that goes.
All right, so hang on really quick. So if I put one kiosk in an apartment complex, and maybe this apartment complex is my IT services customer, if you will, and I said, hey, we want to put this in your mailroom. I want to put in the $12,000 one, let's just say. I stick that in there. If I'm the dealer, I got to eat the $12,000. But over a 3-year period of time, based on the 180 shipments, I would end up collecting $51,818. Is that correct?
You would get the dealer revenue as well as the customer revenue, Ray, if you weren't sharing it with the location.
So actually,
that would be close to 75 grand.
Bingo. That's what I wanted to clarify. Okay, let's go back. Now let's add to this, because our dealers aren't going to sell one of these. They're going to sell 25 of them. So we get out there, and by the way, you're going to sell 25 of them like pretty quick. So let's just do it at 25 machines. What do we got?
So what we did is we extended that same really low volume per day, 12 shipments per kiosk over a fleet of 25 kiosks. and the numbers are the same. Everything remains the same, except for when you get that big of a fleet out there, the numbers get pretty big. So between these two numbers, you're close to $2 million in stream revenue over 3 years on just 25 kiosks, which isn't really that many.
It's absurd. So if I had, you know, and you can think of the customers, folks. I mean, I think apartment complex is kind of a unique customer, but think of the print shops that are in your community, especially those of you that are in production print. You know, you already got the production print equipment in there. Do you want to put a shipping service into that account as well? So it's an amazing opportunity. It gives the dealers in our industry everything they need. We have a hardware that we can sell for cash lease or put it in as a service. We get an annuity stream every single month. We have some really cool software that drives all of this stuff. I mean, Jay, it's just a home run. I'm really, really excited about it. You guys are doing some neat things with this, and I know you have some pretty big customers that you're talking with. Come on back out here real quick.
Okay.
But folks, you know,
yeah, we're pretty excited about this, Ray. We've got some really cool products in R&D right now that we're going to be launching in the next few months. But the kiosk itself has really been a hit for us.
Well, you know, I know we got some behind-the-scenes things going on. I'm excited about those as well. And, you know, we need to get more awareness out to the dealer community. But it's an opportunity for the dealers to diversify and make some extra money.
Absolutely.
But really quick, I want to address this, too, because you also have a shipping software. And the reason that dealers make so much money in the swing of shipping, if you will, is because you are able to get really good rates because you ship so much across the country.
Correct.
So if you're a dealership, you're shipping toner to all of your customers. The bigger the dealership, the more you're probably shipping out. And Jay's rates are going to be better than anything you're getting, regardless of how good. Maybe you may have some warehouse managers think they can negotiate. But how does that work? The dealer just signs an NDA with you, and you look at all their shipping costs, and then you come back and share with them what the reality is based on your pricing?
Yeah, we run a rate analysis. They give us their credentials for the carrier, and then we go in and have our guys go in and just pull up a report of what they're currently doing, what we could offer them, and then we take it from there. And you know, some people want an NDA, some don't. So we just created an NDA to make sure everything's on the up and up. We're just going in to get their rates.
Okay. And are you going to save people money? I mean, obviously you've been doing this a long time.
The 80-20 rule, Ray. I mean, 80% of the people that we run rates for, we can save them some money, and typically significant dollars. And that's money going out the window right now. And the other nice thing about it, too, is our software automatically validates addresses. And for $21 per bad address, that really adds up these days. So it's a real win. The one thing we want to do for new dealers for this kiosk, since we develop shipping software, is we want to give them access to our cloud shipping software free of charge. Any new kiosk dealer that signs up now between now and the end of the year.
So basically, if they become a kiosk reseller,
right,
you'll provide your software for their own internal shipping needs.
Yeah, for the back warehouse, that kind of thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're happy to do that. And it's just a matter of just buying one for your demo room, and off we go, signing some paperwork for a dealer agreement.
Well, I got to be honest with you, Jay. Here's the reality. There's no way in hell you're going to sell 25 copy machines, put them in an account as a service, and collect nearly $2 million.
Correct.
Now, those of you that think you go out and sell 25 super high-end production machines, good luck with that. This is a reality. Your up and down the street reps can sell this. It's not rocket science, and it's in our bailiwick. It's hardware, it's software, it's service, it's annuity. Jay, is there anything you want to add before we end?
Well, thanks again for having me on, Ray. I appreciate it, and I want you to have a safe trip over to beautiful Boston.
I'll do it. I'm heading out there this afternoon, as a matter of fact. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching me knows this. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and I'll see you all later this week.